How does a community look like when it is whimpering in the face of conflict? And what does it look like after it has succumbed to a terror attack? This is the story of Musa and his family. Musa loves to cook in the kitchen with his mother, and his sister Meru loves to farm with her father. Residents of this community farm every day, both men and women. It is their major source of livelihood, like in many communities in northern Nigeria.
Musa, yawa. Now that you are here, you should help with some of the farm work. Why is Baba asking me to do this work when he already has all these workers doing it for him?
I can't wait for Baba Musa's story this evening. I'm really looking forward to it. Yesterday's one was really interesting.
Me too. I'm really looking forward to it. Immediately I get home, I will drop my things and start going. I just hope it doesn't get dark by then, because my father will not allow me.
But things are starting to get tough for even market women, because the attacks are coming closer, more vicious.
Mama Musa, I'll give you this pepper for 100 naira, even though I usually sell it for 200 though. Because honestly, there are so many people selling the same thing now, with all the women that had to seek refuge in this village after fleeing the terror attacks in their own village. Please patronize me more often, Ko? Sanu? My regards to Baba Musa. The kids will be coming this evening to listen to his stories.
The insurgents are here. Baba Musa has been shot. Mama Musa is weeping. Meru, Musa's sister, is running away to hide. Her mother is being taken inside a house by the terrorists. Musa is being led away into the forest by them. Mama Musa has been raped. Meru has emerged from hiding. She and her mother crouch near Baba Musa's corpse. In another end of the community, a similar attack is going on. The next day, the entire community leaves the village for the capital city. They have been displaced. This is how people become displaced. Residents of the community have packed their belongings and are leaving for the capital city, for safety, for survival. It is a long, long distance. Some of them are getting weak on the way because they have no food or water. The people who were abducted by the insurgents are being taken away to the forests in trucks. They have no idea where they are being taken. The displaced people have been intercepted by members of the army. They are being searched and questioned. The women are segregated, and so are the men. The men are accused of being terrorists.
I'm not a terrorist. I'm not a terrorist, Fa.
They are being taken away to be detained. The now displaced persons, including Meru and her mother, are now arriving in an IDP camp in Maiduguri, the state's capital.
Where are your husbands?
The soldiers arrested them.
Are your husbands members of a terror group?
No. It was even terrorists that drove us away from our village.
They are tired. They are weak.
Mama, I am so hungry.
Sorry, Meru. Food will come soon.
Mama, do you know where they took Musa to?
I don't know, Meru.
They are left outside, there, for hours. Finally, Camp officials are documenting them and admitting them into the camps. They also give them some aid materials. They are trying to settle in. The women have gathered to mourn over the detention of their husbands.
We don't even know where they took our husbands to. What are we going to do now?
Let us form a collective and start demanding the release of our husbands.
Yes, Kelu. You should be our leader.
This is how the Nifa movement is born. Humanitarian workers are arriving with aid at the IDP camp. They are offloading all the bags of food and supplies from their truck. The IDPs are by a corner, watching, happy, because finally food is here. But for a long time after that, the food is not distributed to the IDPs. They do not know why. They are sad. They will go to bed hungry. Mairo and her friend just woke up in the middle of the night to use the toilet. But they saw something curious.
La, the camp officials are stealing the supplies that the humanitarian organization brought yesterday.
Kai, this is so wicked. They are likely going to sell it at the market. And we are here starving, huh?
Finally, in the morning, they begin distributing the supplies to the IDPs. It is very little because most of it has been sold, but at least it is something. But Mairo and her mother are sidelined alongside all the other women whose husbands have either died or were detained by the army.
They are asking us where are our husbands, but they have been detained by the soldiers for. Just imagine.
Mama, they said they will share our own for us tomorrow.
Except the tomorrow never quite comes. They never give them anything. Mairo and her mother have seen better days. So have many displaced persons in Borno State. Because of the preferential treatment when sharing relief materials, Mairo and her mother have not received any form of aid at all. Now, her mother is sick.
Sorry, Mama. You will get well soon. Sorry.
Mairo decides to approach one camp official to plead for supplies for the sake of her sick mother, but it does not go well.
I said there are no supplies. There's no food or drugs. I'm sorry. I can't help you.
But there is food there in the store. Why won't you give me? Why won't you give me? My mother is sick. Wallahi, she is very sick. Please help me. She needs food and drugs.
I said there is no food. You are very stubborn. But you are also pretty. Come. I can help you.
That evening, some mothers come offering their daughters, hoping for a tragic bargain, a daughter for food. Mairo has the drugs and food she needs now.
Mama, I got you food and drugs.
Thank you, Mairo. Mairo, where did you get all these?
Mama, don't worry about that.
Mairo, are you okay?
I am okay, Mama.
But she is broken because she has been violated. It is the middle of the night. There is an entourage of government officials driving into the camp residence. They alight from the cars, and some of the women file out of their tents, wondering what is happening. The officials hand them slim bundles of money, one after the other. The morning after, Mairo is sitting under the tree, brooding over the tragedy that has happened to her.
What is wrong with Mairo? Why is she scratching her private parts like that? Could it be an infection since the toilets here are so bad? Or could it be that she was violated? I wish she could talk to me.
You people are busy prostituting so that you can get relief materials, right? It's a very shameful thing. And you people better stop that nonsense. There is no evidence of rape. Just stop giving your bodies away.
He is even standing next to the man who raped me because I was looking for food for my mother. And he is talking about prostitution, instead of him to address the problem of widespread rape in the camp.
I have lost nearly everything to this crisis. My home, my husband, and even my son, Musa. I have not seen Musa in a year. I don't even know where he is or what the terrorists did to him when they took him. If he were around, Mairo would not have had to be exposed to harm while looking for food. These are the things that women have been going through since this tragedy started.
Years after Musa's abduction, after terrorists attacked his village, he has become one of them, indoctrinated and armed. In an attack similar to the one that took his father's life, he wreaks havoc on a nearby community. It is a cycle, a never-ending cycle. His mother and sister are still in the displacement camp, forlorn, wondering what has become of him. In the attacked village, fire has been set to the houses, and women and girls are being abducted. One of the girls recognizes Musa from when she used to visit his home to listen to Baba Musa's stories. Will Musa recognize her too? After the previous attack on a village where people were abducted and others killed, this is the settlement where the abductees are being kept captive. There are several tents. Musa is keeping guard at the tents where the girl in his village is being kept. She keeps looking at him. It is clear that she knows him. It is making Musa uneasy. He is beginning to recall her face.
Okay. Now I remember her. She's one of the people that used to come to the house to listen to Baba's stories before things fell apart.
He recalls now where he knows her from.
Musa, is this really you?
I recognized you the other day. Yes, it is me.
So Musa, you are part of these people now.
Okay, stop asking me stupid questions.
Musa is attempting an escape with the girl.
Musa, what is it?
We are running away. Be quiet. Just follow me.
They have been walking all night. They are exhausted.
Musa, thank you for saving me. Thank you.
I am going to surrender to the army. They will take care of you and take you to the IDP camp. But they will likely arrest me.
Now they are in front of a military base, approaching slowly, carefully. The soldiers standing at the entrance have seen them.
Guy, who goes there? Stop there.
I have come to surrender. Please don't shoot. Don't shoot, please.
Will the money for the camp be enough to feed us this week?
I hope so, but the problem is we don't even know if we will be able to find someone willing to buy.
Especially since everybody here is as poor as we are. I can go on the roadside to beg for money, Mama.
No. People will laugh at us.
It does not have to be here. I can go elsewhere where people don't know us and beg and bring back whatever I get.
Mairo, I don't want you to beg.
This is Falmata. She is saying she saw Musa.
You saw Musa? Are you serious? Musa is alive? My son is alive? My son, my Musa, became a terrorist? And now he is with the army? Oh God, what has this crisis not done to my family? Took my husband, displaced me and my daughter, turned my only son into a terrorist, and now he is taken to the de-radicalization program. I hope the program and the army treat him fairly.
Since he is with the army, and he is the one that surrendered. They are probably de-radicalizing him. He will be there for maybe 1 year before they release him, but we will keep advocating for him. We have gotten word that there is a new batch of people that will be released from the de-radicalization come tomorrow. Some of our men may be lucky enough to be part of them.
I really hope Musa will be one of them. It has been so long and we have suffered so much.
What is going on?
Let us go and check. Who are these men?
These are some of the men that have been held in prison for years since when we left our villages when the terrorists come.
Are they all terrorists?
Some of them are, maybe, but most of them are just innocent people like us that were in prison as we attempted to flee our villages, like my brother.
Sisters, do not despair. The fact that some of our people were released means that many more will be released. We have to keep advocating. Some of us are happy that their husbands were released, and I am happy for them too. But some of us are sad that our own husbands are still in detention. My husband is still in detention too. But do not lose hope. Remain resolute.
It is another day at the camp, and the man has news for Mama Meru and Meru.
Mama Meru, I heard that some women have been released by the security forces. They are currently on their way to the camp here, but they have to undergo some documentation first. It is possible that Musa may be one of them.
I will not get tired of hoping. I will keep hoping and praying that I will get to see him again in this lifetime.
Mama Mero, some of the men have been released. They have come. Some people are saying your son is among them.
My son? Musa? My Musa? Meru, let us go.
At the gates, there is a crowd of people. Mama Meru and Meru push their way to the front. There is a line of strange-looking and unkempt men. In the middle of those men is Musa.
Musa? Musa? Oh my son, oh my son.
Yaya Musa, why did you leave us? Why did you leave us for so long, Yaya Musa?
Musa is now sitting under the tree in the evening with his family, eating from a bowl of food. Slowly, he's not talking, he's not looking at his family.
Why is Musa like this? He has changed. He won't even talk to us anymore. He will only nod or shake his head when we speak to him. What did they do to him? What happened to him?
The crisis took a full healthy boy from me and returned this hollowed out version of him. When does this end?
It never ends, not for many victims of war. This is the story of one displaced family in Nigeria, but it is also the story of all displaced families in the world.